Most people only see the finished version of someone's career. The job title, the tech stack, the projects, the confidence. What they usually don't see is the confusion that came before it. The uncertainty, the wrong decisions, the lack of direction. My journey into back-end development was not clean or linear. Programming felt distant, like something other people understood better than I did. At that point, I didn't really have a clear direction. On January 1st, 2018, I joined my first job in web development. At the time, it felt huge. I was excited, nervous, and honestly, unprepared. I spent nearly 2 years there. At the time, I believed I was growing a lot. Experience without direction can create the illusion of growth. Eventually, things became exhausting, mentally, physically, professionally. I reached a point where continuing no longer made sense. So I left. After leaving, I took almost a year away from work. And honestly, that period changed everything. Not just learning syntax, actually understanding systems. For the first time, I built something almost entirely on my own. I finally started thinking like an engineer instead of someone simply completing assigned work. In January 2021, I joined Mcoders as a Laravel intern. Because this time I focused on learning properly. Not quickly, not superficially, properly. Some people who helped me were seniors. Some were juniors. That distinction stopped mattering to me. Eventually, after applying to more than 100 positions, I landed my current role at Electronic First. This is where my approach to development started becoming more structured and intentional. I started thinking about systems. Code that works and systems that scale are not the same thing. I worked on streaming large datasets efficiently, reducing memory usage, optimizing queries, and improving API performance. Today, my focus is much broader than simply writing back-end logic. I think about maintainability, scalability, architecture, performance, and system behavior under load. Recently, I've been experimenting with AI-assisted development workflows. I use AI to accelerate iteration while remaining responsible for architecture, validation, and engineering decisions. That curiosity became important because technology changes constantly. But while I was finally starting to gain clarity, the industry itself began changing rapidly. The AI revolution introduced a psychologically brutal shift for many developers. Historically, junior developers learned through repetition, mentorship, and gradual exposure to complexity. But now AI increasingly absorbs many of those entry-level tasks. Eventually, it starts feeling like human effort is depreciating in real time. Many developers are no longer only asking what to learn. They are asking whether deep specialization will remain valuable long-term. But complete paralysis is dangerous too. Certain abilities remain less fragile. Systems thinking, architecture, debugging, deep reasoning, and adaptability. I'm still on that journey. The difference now is that I finally understand how to move forward. From confusion to clarity.